So you had a big weekend of it out at Barber Motorsports,
I
didn't you?
did. I went out to the vintage motorcycle days. I was supposed to have my motorcycle fixed.
Wait, you have a motorcycle?
Yeah.
What
Where
do
have you been? Do you
Dude.
not listen when you're not here?
Well, I'm gone. There's actually a reason why I'm not here.
Oh,
when
okay.
I'm
Well,
here.
that would be a technical problem. Yeah, exactly.
So what? Yeah, if I could listen, I would do the show.
Hey, we
I would
stream it.
actually,
We stream it online somewhere.
Yeah, but okay, let's take about last time, and not to just go nuts defending myself here, but I was like sprawled out with all my wisdom teeth situation, and I watched the video again of it last night, which Mrs. Yellowhammer took.
Have we posted it yet?
And I don't feel comfortable with it. I don't, and I was saying and thinking all kinds of stuff. I had no idea what was going on. I couldn't listen to a radio program. Anyway, what kind of motorcycle?
I have a 1976 Honda CB750 that was wrecked sometime in the 80s, and somebody kept it in their garage. It is rusty and beat up, and I've been working on it. I got it in May or June, so when I get a few minutes, I work on it a little bit, and it's one of my favorite motorcycle looks of all time.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it right. I like it.
It's pretty cool. Now, mine, just imagine whatever picture you see with a lot of rust on it, holes in the mufflers. That's what mine looks like.
Yeah, because this thing I'm looking at right now is probably going for like a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, they're fine. And so that's what I'm working on. And the goal was to have it done before the Barber vintage motorcycle days, but I didn't. So I had the embarrassing task of actually driving my car over there.
You drove the car
and
to
all
the
the cool
motorcycle
people
day.
had
Right.
their motorcycles. Yes, exactly right. So, but I got to go up there and see it, and it's great. You can see. Actually, I like the swap meet part where they had people had motorcycles for sale and parts and all that. Probably better than the show where people had their super nice old motorcycles and things on display. But it was a great event. I mean, you could just stand on the side of the road and just see every kind of motorcycle, scooter, full-grown men driving little bitty mini bikes. One guy, the one I remember the most, this guy comes in. He's probably 65, 70, probably weighs about 280. And he's riding this little Cushman scooter from probably the 50s that looks like a rolling ice cream freezer at the convenience store. It's just a big box, basically. He's all squatted down, looks like a gorilla. Just, it is awesome. And everybody was like, man, that's the coolest. It is a very good event.
I don't think that the Barber folks get enough credit for some of the cool things that they bring here to this area. I mean, just think about the Honda Grand Prix that happens out there. They've got the museum out there.
And the museum is unbelievable. If you've not been, it is, and plan on staying all day if you're a guy who bothers reading a little sign, a little placard.
Yeah.
But even my kids loved it. Now they didn't go this time, but when they went before, my youngest son Mac, that y'all have heard me talk about, he almost filled up my cell phone. He must have taken a picture of every motorcycle in there because he's like, I like this one. And you walk 5 feet and he's like, oh, I like this one too. Now it could have been he just loved taking the pictures, but it took me 20 minutes to delete them all.
Well, be prepared because they're supposed to add some 40,000 square feet to the museum too.
Really?
Yeah.
And it is just it is remarkable how much stuff they have going on out there. I've actually been talking to them recently about they have a Porsche driving school out there, and they had invited me to go out there and do it. I haven't done it yet. I really want to do it, but to do a story on it, to like give people an idea of what it is, to kind of familiarize people with it.
Well, tell them you need to take me with you.
Yeah, well, Scott
This
Beeson.
is like an entire show thing.
Who's
because,
Oh yeah,
Hello.
take the whole crew out there. Is that what?
Yeah,
Is that
I think
we're
that's
asking
pretty
for
much
right now?
what you have to do. There's only 3 of us.
They got that many
All
cars.
right, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. No, but I'm excited to go out there and see it because I saw some people talking about it. That like literally, your life or other people's lives could ultimately be saved by what you learn at this driving course. Plus, you get to drive a dang Porsche
Yeah, it's a
around
real
a racetrack.
It's a real driving school with how to react, how to go around corners, a proper way to do all those things.
See, I love that kind of stuff. I got to do one with some military special forces guys that I did like the evasive driving techniques that they use in the military, and dude, it was like one of the it's the most fun I've had. I can't even. Just as an adult, like when you were a kid and you get to go to the go-kart track and do all kinds this was like adult go-karts, but with like real vehicles and people pretending to be shooting at you. It was like the greatest.
That's awesome.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm really pumped about the Porsche driving school. And
I think Barber's takes almost no state incentive money or
Yeah.
anything like that. I mean, they're doing it the
This
right way.
is, and I haven't gotten the privilege of getting to know George Barber very well, but from all accounts, just a guy that genuinely cares about the state of Alabama and wants to do something cool for folks here, and he's done that with his own money. All right, we got to take a quick break here. We'll be back in just a minute.